He broke that pipe right there. Sometimes I wonder how they do stuff. Right there, he broke that pipe off. Right there. Just how? This week's 5 Minute Friday, I wanted to show these Milwaukee pry bars. This set was one of those sets that I just kind of bought just because I needed a pry bar set and I figured I'd replace it later when I find something better. But I don't believe that now. This kit was $75 when I bought it, but it's about $78 now. You can find them at Home Depot. I think you can find it on Amazon. Pretty much anybody that sells Milwaukee has them. So these things are well worth the money. I mean, the best Matco Mech snap-on set, even Mayhew set, is over $200. So granted, these are made, I think these are made in Taiwan, is where most of the tool truck brand are made in the USA. So if that doesn't really matter to you, these are definitely worth it. So a 10 and 12, an 18 and a 24, same as basic tool truck brands. So they're I-beam construction, if you can see that. It's like it literally looks like an I-beam. And the tangs or the bar, I guess, go all the way through. It does have a striking cap. So this one is a little bit newer. I lost this one, so I had to replace this one. That's not, a longevity issue. That's my fault. So that's why this one looks a little bit newer. But they've held up pretty well. I mean, here's a 24. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but it's a pry bar. See if it'll focus on the end there. And then you can see it's been used. The tips have held up pretty good. This one's kind of, even the more expensive pry bars still the tips get messed up. So I think I noticed the worst one is the small one. It's got this big groove coming out of them. They are guaranteed for life though, just like anything else. I think they're well worth it. I mean, the handles are really nice. It's kind of like a triangle handle design, if you can see that. Like it fits in your hand. And then it's almost like the snap-on style grip, but it's different. But it fits in there like a triangle. They come in like a little plastic tray. It's honestly kind of thin and cheap, so that got thrown away. I don't use those trays anyway, but if you do, it comes in a tray that you can use to put them in there. It's not like as thick as like the snap-on or the Mech trays are, but it does work good. One thing is they are kind of hard to get, like if you need individual ones. Like I had to buy this one on eBay, which, I mean, I'm sure you could find, if you had a supplier, you could get them individually, but that is one thing. If you do need individually, you kind of got to search around and shop on eBay to find one. It was brand new, but you could find them. The deflection, let me try this one here. They don't seem to deflect. Like the snap-on ones are really, really strong, but I know like the Mech ones tend to deflect a little bit. Let's do a little bit of a test here. So here's the 18 in the vise. So see if you can see the deflection. It's not really that bad. It doesn't really deflect. It does a little bit, but all pry bars are. But the Mech ones are kind of soft. The snap-on ones are really, really hard. But for the price on these, $76 at Home Depot, these are definitely worth it. So if you need a set of pry bars, I would check these Milwaukee pry bars out. Very inexpensive. They are made in Taiwan, if anybody cares about that. They do come with a little tray. Check them out. I would definitely recommend these.